Hello there. Can't believe I've been saying that on YouTube for 7 years. Happy belated birthday to my channel for last month. I thought it might be fun to do something different and revisit some of my old videos together. I had no idea that this hobby I started in 2017 would completely change my life and my job, and that we would be here hundreds of videos and hundreds of thousands of you later. It's completely mad, and I'm so grateful that so many of you have been here for so long. Or if you've just stumbled across my channel today, hello there. I'm going to give you a running commentary on my old content to see what's changed, which products I'd completely forgotten about, or what I'm still using all these years later. You know there'll be some consistency. Luckily, one thing that has changed is my filming setup. I'm no longer sitting/lying on the floor, reaching my arms through tripod legs, hoping I've got the shot. I can actually sit on a chair and see what I'm filming now, so hopefully you have seen the improvement in quality over time. Okay, let's head to my channel homepage. If you're ever looking for a particular video or topic or product, by the way, the little search bar on the right is so helpful, but I'm going to head over here to videos and sort by most popular. A lot of old heavy hitters here. Where should we start? Let's have a look at 5-minute makeup from 2018. And no surprise, it features formulas I still love today. Oh, this particular Chanel Le Beige tube was my favourite skin tint for such a long time. None of their creations since have quite recreated this, rest in peace. But look who else is here. Clé de Peau concealer, probably one of the original tubes I just scraped out to make a mini makeup palette this year. Boy Brow, another forever favourite. Ilia Multi-Sticks, still one of my go-to multitaskers, and dewy cream blushes 7 years later. This was a Becca Champagne Pop highlighter stick. Gosh, Champagne Pop gone too soon. I feel like it would have gone crazy on TikTok. I'm on TikTok now, by the way. Come and say hi at Matilda on video _. And look who we have here. A very early sighting of a Bobbi Brown crushed lip colour, and I have not shut up about these 6 years later. I feel like loving these blotted sheer lipsticks as much in 2024 as I did in 2018 is the best possible compliment I could ever give a product. All right, what's next? What about my very first celebrity makeup bag? It all began with this Meghan Markle episode just after her engagement. Lots happened since then. Having said earlier on that I have a much better filming setup 7 years later, I do still use the same $12 whiteboard as my background, just less whiteboard marker drawing happening these days. There are now 35 videos in my celebrity makeup bag series, but it's accidentally on pause at the moment. I still have so many stars I want to feature, but they're just the most time-consuming videos to produce, so I'm not able to work on them as often as I'd like to. But here's hoping 2025 is the year I can bring back celebrity makeup bags with a bang. Who would you like to see? What else should we have a look at? Holy Grail makeup. Honestly, the thought of trying to film an updated version of this and revise my Holy Grail ranking genuinely stresses me out. So let's pivot and talk about Victoria Beckham's Estee Lauder collaboration. Who remembers this? It was her first foray into the beauty world. The collection was fantastic, so I'm not surprised she thought it would be a good idea to launch her own brand. This stunning glowy base product was the ancestor of the Victoria Beckham Beauty Cell Rejuvenating Priming Moisturizer I love today. Underneath Holy Grail makeup, we have my old drugstore favourites, which I am definitely planning to update soon. Many new finds, and so many of these aren't even around anymore. Like Luma, an old Aussie drugstore brand. Their cream blushes and highlighter sticks were so pretty. Oh my goodness, the L'Oreal eye paints, one of the best liquid shadows ever. They were crazy to discontinue these. I feel like I'll be searching for a version of this pink and orange for the rest of my life. NYX jumbo eye pencils are still iconic, but the shade range has changed. I'm forever grateful to Violette FR for introducing me to rust and bronze, and I will forever be campaigning for rust and bronze to come back. Oh, then this palette was Rosie for Autograph, Rosie Huntington Whiteley's collection with M&S in the UK, before her blog Rose Inc., before the brand Rose Inc., before she left Rose Inc. A lot has happened in the industry in my time online. Let's finish with a topic that was a big one for me in more recent years, Clinique Black Honey. It's so funny how lightning just strikes sometimes and takes a video to 1 million views. I remember this one kicking off and being so confused because Black Honey had already been trending on TikTok for about a year. I was so late to the party, but the product had this amazing second life and sustained viral moment. I filmed a second part comparing more shades and 2 Black Honey gloss videos, and there have been new launches, a Black Honey mascara I'd probably love for my green eyes, and a lip and cheek oil. So let me know if you fancy a 5th round featuring those two. Very appreciative of all of the love for this brownie berry subject. Out of all of the distant shade relatives at the Black Honey family barbecue, let me know if you have a favourite. I've had such a good time recording this. I hope you enjoyed it too. So curious to hear if you were around for any of this content at the time. Maybe you even remember my travel vlogs back in the day. I salute you for sticking around for so long if you have, but it's so lovely. I do still get DMs sometimes from viewers who planned visits to some of those places like Gina, or tried my favourite sweet treats in New York like Amanda just did last month. I cannot begin to get my head around the 55 million views number that I'm approaching. I swear my brain maxed out at 100,000 because that's the size of the MCG in Australia, so that's the biggest crowd I can comprehend. Hello fellow footy fans, and thank you to Taylor Swift for gracing the MCG with her presence earlier this year. If you can remember, I'd love to hear how you first found my channel, or if there are particular topics or products you've associated with me over the years. If you're thinking back 6 or 7 years ago to your makeup bags, what were you into at the time? Please let me know if you'd like me to commentate again like this sometime. I would not be here without you watching, so the biggest thanks for watching. See you next time.